Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. To dial by name, please press 1. If you are experiencing an emotional or mental health crisis, or if you need community resource information, please press 2. To dial by department, please press 3. For an operator.
Hi, I need to get some help. My mother is suffering from mental health issues. She has stated that she is going to get a psychiatric evaluation, but she hasn't made the steps, and her behavior is being extremely harmful currently.
Okay, sir. I can let you talk to our mobile crisis team, or we can suggest that you go to the court or get the police involved to have an involuntary admission if she has not taken steps.
Yeah, I can't get the police involved because I'm currently out on bail. I was jailed because of her behavior. And so, there's a problem there. So I don't know what to do. That's my whole point. There's a crisis going on currently. I can't do, I'm not in Florida, so I can't go there and do anything about the crisis. All I need is someone to at least be able to speak to her. But she feels that is harassment. So I'm not sure if the mobile crisis unit would be appropriate. But maybe they could give her a call.
Okay, I don't know if they will do that over the phone, sir. You'd have to speak to the mobile crisis team. I can transfer you over there.
Okay.
Hold on just one moment.
Experiencing behavioral health concerns, such as schizophrenia and post-traumatic stress disorder. Don't let these conditions stop you from experiencing a better.
Thank you for calling Gracepoint. This is Jeanette speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Jeanette, I'm in a very awkward situation in that I do not live in Tampa. I have no ability to get to Tampa. My mother does live in Tampa. She is currently contacting me, exhibiting signs of needing mental health intervention. She was going to schedule an appointment on Monday, but apparently because of hurricane, she couldn't. I have been jailed for trying to get her help in the past. So I don't know what to do. But this is a particularly bad episode in which my mother seems delusional, seems to need somebody to talk to her and kind of find out what it is that she believes is happening. I have heart failure. She's aware of that. This is extremely stressful for me. It's not good for my health. But like I said, I can't call the police in Tampa. Obviously, the police here can't do anything about it. It seems appropriate that somebody be able to reach out to her. But she has taken these things as offense to her in the past. So I'm not really sure what to do, but I wanted to talk to a mental health professional because it's a very kind of urgent issue that is happening right now.
Okay, you said you were jailed before because you attempted to get her help?
Exactly. She told Tampa PD that there was no reason to be concerned about her mental health ever, and that they should never question whether or not she is sane or not. Again, I don't know what to do because Tampa PD obviously is limited to the questions of, are you going to hurt yourself or someone else? In which she just simply says no. She says that she's going to schedule appointments on her own. She never does. She was supposed to do that again this week. She hasn't done it because of the hurricane, which I understand, but the behavior is just getting worse. This is actually a progression from last Friday. So for a week now, I have had my mother just act extremely illogical and crazy and have had no ability to reach out to anyone. I didn't want to reach out to you guys simply because, again, my mother seems to take offense on me trying to find help. But at the same time, it seems as if someone can at least try to call her or find out what it is that she believes is happening. Because I'm in San Francisco, and so I don't know what's going on with her. Everything that she's saying to me doesn't make any sense. It's delusional. And yet, for some reason, when these things happen, no one's talked to her about this.
Okay, so yeah, we're a mobile crisis team, so what we do is that we would go out to the home and talk to her and assess her for potential fate threat. Do you think she'll be cooperative with us?
No, again, so it feels as if you have not heard anything I just said.
Well, you were talking about law enforcement officers. We're not law enforcement officers.
No, again,
sometimes when they don't badge, they may be a little bit more willing to cooperate with us.
Well, no, so I feel as if I've been stuck in this pattern for so long. I've been jailed for this. I don't know what to say to you. Like, she has said herself, she has communicated to me herself that she wants to have a psychiatric evaluation. So that's what's happened. However, in the past, And even currently this week, she has not actually taken any steps to get that psychiatric evaluation done. That's what I'm dealing with. Someone who has said, I recognize that I should speak to a mental health professional about my behavior, but then doesn't take any steps to actually do it. So I don't, this is what happened in the past. I was asked that question as to whether or not I thought she would be cooperative. I said yes, because everything indicates to me that she would, because again, she herself has already come to the conclusion and stated to me that she should speak to a mental health professional. But in the past, when you have gotten there, she has not been cooperative. That has been a problem, because then she takes it as, oh, I am calling for no reason or nothing's going on. And so I don't know what to do. There is something going on. Obviously, the way it's been approached in the past has not helped resolve it, but something needs to be done to help resolve it. So I'm not exactly sure what to do. I'm sorry if it feels as if I'm being overly talkative, but as far as whether or not she cooperates, I have no idea. She says she wants to take care of this and that she understands that her behaviors are hurting me. However, when approached about it from other sources, she then denies it and then will kind of reverse it and say that I'm the one who's crazy and that I have no reason to call and that I need a mental health evaluation simply for believing that she does. It's a round and round kind of situation. And it feels as if I can't be the only one who's ever experienced this.
No, I understand. Like I said, it was a simple question. I do have to go through a questionnaire that I have to ask you. But before I get into all that, I have to make sure that there is, I need to know the exact presenting problem. What makes you determine that she's illogical? What makes you say that she's delusional?
This is the situation currently. Like I said, I've been jailed because of her disbehavior. My mother bailed me out of jail. So in other words, I was jailed because I was trying to find out whether or not my mom is okay or not. So do you understand that?
Yeah, we're not talking about being jailed. I want to know.
No, so if you're asking me what behavior, I can say them to you in a clinical sense. She is simply being delusional. She's being illogical. She doesn't seem to be able to process either new information. She doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any sense. Her logic is off. Her memory is completely off. Her ability to understand the consequences of her actions are off. Those are all things that are happening. She's unstable. In other words, her behavior today may not be the same behavior that she will exhibit tomorrow. As a matter of fact, her behavior right now is completely opposite than the behavior that she has had for about 40 days. About 60 days. So in other words, for about 40 days or so, she was completely stable. It was a very different type of person than the person who is currently right now texted me, and for no reason. In other words, again, I'm here in San Francisco. She's in Florida. I have stated to her, please just schedule the psychiatric evaluation. It's literally the only thing you need to do. And it really is the only thing that we need to communicate about. She believes me to not be doing things that she has no ability to know whether I'm doing or not. And in the last time that I communicated with her, she was informed that I am doing. So in other words, she's not able to process that she has already been given information that she is re-requesting. She's unable to justify her reasons for anything. I can give you an example of because of her questioning of my ability to make decisions on my own. Last night I asked her to please review my reasoning for making a decision in order to avoid future conflict. In other words, please tell me tell me if this doesn't make any sense to you, so that I won't do it. Or, obviously we can discuss it, or, something else. And her belief at that point in time was that she had no ability to tell me whether or not I was making sense, and was not able to understand that this was simply a matter of wanting to avoid conflict in the future. So it was not for her to think for me, but for her to think for herself as to whether or not she would want me to do those actions, so that I would not do an action that she did not want me to do. In other words, not being able to understand that the situation she is currently in, she contributed to and or made, and not wanting to avoid another situation of conflict. Did that make any sense? Because I know I went off for a while.
Yeah, I got it. When's Mom's birthday?
It is 11. Yes.
What's her first and last name?
Hers is Jeremy. You said hers or mine?
Her name.
Okay, hers is YEREMYERY. Amar. Last name. And I know she's in your system, because from my understanding, she apparently did to you exactly what she did to Tampa PD, which was tell you that she would sue you if you questioned her sanity. So you should be aware of that.
Hi, and what's your first and last name?
My name is Charlie, and then my last name is spelled
T-R-O.
T as in Tom, Ocean, C as in Charlie, H as in.
You said the first name was Charlie?
Yes.
One second. And what's mom's address?
Well, I'm not really sure. You haven't discussed this with me to a point where I feel, again, my mom has threatened to sue you guys if you question her sanity. So I don't want this approached in a way that can either endanger because again, I'm on bail with charges related to trying to find help for my mom. So I don't want this to be misinterpreted or misconstrued or anything else. If is there a way? What is the best way to approach this that isn't confrontational?
I mean, we're not a confrontational program.
No, I understand that, but do you understand that in the past, and again, I am currently out on bail on charges from this, my mother has taken any inquiry into her mental health status as harassment. I do not intend to harass her, but I do intend to find relief for myself, because again, she's even still texting me now. And again, I do have a medical condition in which she's well aware of. I just can't handle the stress the same anymore. It affects me physically. Her actions can, because of the status of my legal status currently right now, her actions can endanger my freedom. In other words, her misstating to the police that I am trying to harass her can have very intense consequences for me. And so I don't want to proceed without having a good idea as to what the possible resolution for this can be, in that that my mom at least understands, or should be able to understand, that this is not at all in any way an attempt to harass her or to change the narrative or to do anything other than complete what she said. I have no reason to believe that she was saying it to me sarcastically. She said she wants to do a psychiatric evaluation. It seems appropriate to have a conversation about her mental health, but that should never be taken as harassment. But it has. And so I feel like I don't know what to do.
Okay, give me one second. I'm going to place you on a brief mute, okay?
Okay.
I'll be got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie, you still with me?
Huh? Yes, I'm
You
here.
still with me? All right, what's a good phone number to reach you?
It is 415-637-7740.
All right, but I'm going to go ahead and stop it, and we'll determine what's the plan of action, okay?
Okay, thank you. Please give me a call back and let me know, because I don't know what to do.
All right, then.
Okay, thank you.
I'll give you a call back as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Okay.